Hey guys, Alan Hain here, the Lawn Care Nut, with another lawn tip. So today we're going to talk about a lawn disease or a lawn fungus that's crept into our project lawn in Crown Point, Indiana, and it's called dollar spot.
So the way you identify dollar spot to start with is you get these kind of silver dollar sized little brown spots that start showing up in clumps, and over time they'll start to grow together.
So the biggest reason that's cited for the appearance of dollar spot fungus or disease in a lawn is lack of nitrogen. I personally don't subscribe to that in that simple of terms. Yes, I do believe that some extra nitrogen in a lawn would help this to grow out, would help this disease to grow out faster and kind of just grow itself through. But typically, the reason that I see this is that your soil is not healthy. If you have good, solid, organic, infused soil, you're not going to get dollar spot to the degree that I see it in a lot of other Midwest lawns.
Because of the nature of this disease, it does only affect the blades, which is why it won't cause any long-term damage. It's going to grow out and everything's going to be just fine, so don't panic. In fact, I typically don't recommend any treatment for this disease. Just let it run its course. Everything's going to be fine.
The best prevention for dollar spot is a good, solid soil base with lots of good organic matter that's going to produce a lot of natural type nitrogen, as well as some good organic fertilization. However, if that's something you're not accustomed to, or you're not on my particular program for a long period of time, then you can get granular fungicides over the counter, but those need to be put down prior to the disease really coming out. So the granulars will kind of work as a curative, but they're really more of a preventative. Now, if you're really upset about the dollar spot, it's something that's really bothering you and it's really bad, there is a fungicide you can get that's a professional fungicide, and it's called Banner. Banner is a liquid that you're going to mix in water. You can spray it with a hand can. You just have to watch your rates. But I'm telling you, I used to use this on customers' lawns when I worked for the professional company I worked for. And when I had clients that were really upset about the dollar spot, I would put this down and it would seriously be cured up within a week. So it does work really well. Here's the logo for Banner fungicide. Again, I don't think it's something that most homeowners can get a hold of, but if your professional company can use it, it does work very, very well. So with the lawn here that I have, this is again a public place. They don't irrigate. They're playing softball on this lawn. They're playing volleyball on this lawn. It's a really tough spot. So I'm not going to treat this at all. I'm just going to let it run its course. I'm going to go with regular fertilization in the fall. Everything is going to be fine. It's going to recover. It's going to come back. It just looks a little bit ugly right now. But again, this is where you have to decide. Am I going to chemical, or am I going to kind of let nature run its course? And I'm going to work to improve my lawn over time and make it strong over time so it's going to be naturally resistant to things like this dollar spot. Me, I'm one that's wanting to just use as little chemical as possible, work my lawn into a point where it's going to be naturally resistant. So again, I hope this has helped you a little bit, gave you some advice here, some things I would do, as well as some ways to cure it. I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut, talking a little bit lawn disease today. Have a great summer. I'll see you in the lawn.